Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Ducci here, bringing you another arena video. So today we are playing green-white tokens. So I believe this list, let me get his name correct. His name is Zachary Kine. I'll leave his Twitter information below. This is where I got the deck list from. There is actually a Twitter out there called Arena Deck List that is ran by Gary Thompson and I forgot his co-host's name, Brian Gottlieb, I believe. But essentially what they do, people will tweet at them the deck lists that are doing really well, and they'll retweet all these decks to kind of be like a pseudo, how would you say, like, just another way for information to get released out there of particular decks or any decks that are doing really well in Arena. So this is one of the decks that actually caught my eyes, and it looks extremely similar to last season's or last set's green-white tokens, but they're including a little of a newer card. So, of course, Tithe Taker is an extremely powerful new card from Ravnica Allegiance. It kind of gives the deck a little bit of the Death and Taxes type of vibe. So during your turn, spells your opponent casts cost 1 more mana to cast, and abilities your opponent activates cost 1 more. And it has Afterlife, so it's a pretty good card. It kind of really makes sure it makes your opponent play around the card essentially. So if they want to do anything instant speed, they have to make sure they have enough mana, especially when he's on the board. So a really good card. Also Unbreakable Formation. So I think this card needs to be a playset on the deck. Unbreakable Formation is absolutely nuts, and I actually believe that most of the mono white decks or like the white splash aggro decks are going to be moving more towards playing a playset of these. This card is bonkers, in my opinion. It plays, I'm not sure if you guys played Standard back whenever the heroic decks were around, so I'm guessing that was around when the gods were coming in. Anyways, there was a card called, I believe it was called God's Will. It was a 1 mana and it gave protection of any color to target creature. This kind of essentially plays like that, but instead it gives all your creatures protection. And if you play during your main phase, which sometimes you will be doing, especially after casting a really big March of Multitudes, it's going to make all you guys get +1/+1 counters and Vigilance. So it's a really good combo. It has really good synergies with the deck. And then if we move on to the sideboard, the sideboard is a pretty generic green-white sideboard. We have your Vanguards, your Baffling Ends. You have your Harpooners against stuff like Colossus or Drakes. Light of Autumn for the Nexus decks or any type of enchantment removal that you may need. Also really good against the aggro decks matchups because you'll be gaining a lot of life with it. Of course, you can't be playing white without the big bad cat. Ajani is really good, has a lot of recursion, and it makes you guys super thick with 2 C's. So really good card. And then Vivien. So when I saw this in the sideboard, I was a little like question mark. But Vivien's pretty good, especially against the control matchups. It allows you to dig through your deck and look for creatures or answers that you may need. So, really good card, and it's really good against the Nexus deck, surprisingly, because it's a threat, and it also gets rid of their enchantments. So, stuff like Wilderness Reclamation or Search for Escanto. So, pretty powerful deck, well-rounded deck. I really like the numbers in the deck, so we're going to go ahead and get in our first game, and I'll catch you guys soon. Alright, so we got our first game against Goku, so this should be interesting. Got me some tea here, so I'm absolutely ready to rumble, but this hand is absolutely garbo. I don't know, this check land just crushed my dreams. We had the double flower, the History of Benalia, and this hand could have been absolutely gasoline, but we have to mulligan this hand. And this hand's a little bit better. We do have the flower to help with our mana. So, a little bit better. This tea is absolutely hot. I'm waiting for it to cool down. I'm ready to sip on it. I am trying to wake up still. Tristani, it doesn't really matter since we are playing flower turn 1. So, we can just leave it on top. Actually, our opponent did mulligan as well. So, that's something to look at. Let's grab a forest here. We do need green. Even though we're pretty heavy on white. Blue? Are they playing mono blue? Yeah, okay. I actually haven't played against mono blue with this deck. Let's go ahead and play our forest and play Legion's Landing. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell next turn so we can actually land our History of Benalia. If they have a counter spell, we're going to be pretty much playing from the backseat here. Okay, Curious Obsession. So he's about to Get a lot of card advantage off of Curious Obsession. I've been seeing a lot of mono blue recently. After Alexander Hayne played it and got rank 1 legend, or I keep saying legend because I played. Okay, there's a Spell Pierce. Like I said, we're gonna be playing from the back foot now. Go ahead and swing for 1. After Alexander Hayne played it to much success, it's been blowing up. But rightfully so, the deck's really powerful. Oh, that tea is absolutely gorgeous. Drinking, what the pack say? It was in Spanish. It was like té de limón, so lemon tea, like it's lemongrass tea. Okay, we got a Temple Garden. So, you can play this. We could play 2 Saproling Migration so we can try to flip this next turn. We also have Unbreakable Formation for next turn as well. So let's go ahead and just play this out. Or should we swing in? I think maybe we should swing in first to see if he actually... I don't think he'll trade. There's no way he's going to be trading. That's going to be backup for this one. Yeah. Okay, now let's play this. Let's play this one. Okay, so the clock is ticking for us. We have drawn 3 cards from this big bad boy, but still surprisingly no what's his name, Dijon Mustard, their heavy drop. So we can run this out and see what they do, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna be playing Merfolk Trickster here. So maybe we can just do it at instant speed and not get the +1/+1 counters. And since we only have both of our Unbreakable Formations, we gotta kind of use these very conservatively. I kind of like running it out first. No, you know what? Let's just swing in. Flip our Legion's Landing. Let's see what our opponent does. They're not gonna do anything. Okay, so we're fine. And we can start pumping out a bunch of tokens, so maybe we can get a pretty big regular formation. Okay, they're opting, so they're digging through their deck a lot. Yeah, they're about 4 or 5 cards ahead of us right now. Okay, Merfolk Trickster. Sure thing, bud. Yeah, so mono blue plays like a pretty really like a really good tempo deck. Has things like Curious Perception to utilize their card advantage. Alright, there's Tempest Djinn. That's his name, Tempest Djinn. Okay. Let's make a homie. We're getting pretty flooded here, which is kind of unfortunate. We started with 2 lands, so we've only drawn 2 spells this game, which is pretty bad. There's like really no reason for us to swing in here, and we're about to be taking 5, 6, 7, 8. Yikes. We can main phase this, I guess. Put some pressure on them. Okay, so they don't have any counter spells. So at least we're gonna be gaining 4 life here. Okay. Maybe they don't know he's indestructible. Okay. We're okay with that, actually. It'd be really nice if we can drop Tristani here. Tristani would be extremely powerful. Alright, there's another Curious Obsession, which is very unfortunate. Yep, 4 to the dome for us. And they are drawing 1,000,000 cards. They are kind of getting flooded though. Let's go ahead and make our token here. Don't forget to make the token. Ooh, let's see if they have a counterspell. use the counter on History of Benalia, and we'll probably just play Unbreakable Formation here. Main phase. Okay, they're opting. Sure thing. Oh wow, no counter spell. I think we still go ahead and Unbreakable Formation to put the pressure on them. Let's see, maybe they have the counter now. That sound effect is crazy. I don't know if you guys heard that, if you could hear that. My music's kind of low, but it's like a weird, like, futuristic, like, wow, wow, wow. I don't know, it's a funny noise, but it's pretty cool. So you should be tapping down a lifelinker. There you go. Still getting in there, getting pretty aggressive still. See how they block. Alright. Again, chumping. So they're going to be taking 6-1 on a 5. So we still have some play here. Maybe we can actually get them still. We gotta keep in mind we still have Flower and Flourish in our deck, which can make our homies massive. +2/+2 is very strong, so these guys will just become very thick. Right, so he's gonna leave back a Storm Chaser. Or Storm, is it Tamer? Tamer. I have a problem with finishing words without actually completing them. Okay, so he's just making a bunch of chump blockers. But I think we should get him here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, March of Multitudes. March of the Multitudes, or V in there. See what I'm saying? So we're going to get extremely aggressive and swing in with everything. Okay, so he's a trickster. Let's see what he's going to do. He wants to tap down which one? So let's see how we can do this. So if he taps this, we can respond by playing, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make 5 tokens. I kind of like that. Force him to use his mana here. Yeah, let's do something like that. Kind of force a counter spell out right now, I guess. Maybe he has nothing. He has absolutely nothing. Okay. I'm surprised he's not sacrificing any of his guys. We're definitely going to swing in and get extremely aggressive. So he's most likely going down to 1, right? Okay, he's adapting. Sweet. Maybe did we die on the swing back? I think we do die on the swing back. No, we're gaining a lot of life. We're gaining 5 life at least. See how he does this. He has to block a 3/3. He has to block both 3/3s to survive. There we go. So we're getting rid of 1 Storm Tamer at least. Alright, there we go. So this is 14 damage right now. So he's gonna need a number of things for him to be able to kill us. So he's rethinking how he's gonna be blocking here. Goku's taking his time. He's still in the hyperbolic time chamber right now, trading with Vegeta, I guess. He has to block, yeah. There's no way he can't. Alright, we're at a very healthy 21. Let's see what he can do here. This is 11, 16. We have a whole thing, a whole lot of goons out here. The Goon Squad came out in full force today. History's gonna go off next turn, which is beautiful. And we're gonna be gaining a ton of life as well. I think he's only out here is he's actually playing Sleep. I don't think Mono Blue's playing Sleep. Maybe he is. Okay. So let's get into sideboarding. So for sideboarding, let's see, what do we want here? We do want our Harpooners. Harpooner is extremely strong. We do want things like Baffling End. And stuff that is really weak against them. Let's take a look. So Conclave Tribunal is the greatest card. It's good if it can catch him off guard, but they're going to be playing so many counter spells. It's kind of iffy. Unbreakable Formation, I think, is still pretty powerful. I think something like Saproling Migration isn't too strong. I think we still want copies of it, because if it resolves early, it's just threats they need to deal with. Let's see what else. Don't like cutting flowers, but maybe cutting one flower is okay, since we are on the draw. So maybe something like this. There is merit to be playing stuff like Knight of Autumn, Vivien, Ajani, but then most likely they're going to be hitting counter spells. Oh. So something around this should be okay. I think I like this like that. The deck like this. Okay. We have a lot of land in our hand. Holy moly. I think we actually need to mulligan this. Maybe not. I think we do mulligan since we are on the draw. We get a scry. Yikes. Okay, I think we keep this though. Yep. Okay, cool. We got lucky. We have a Charmander. Hopefully they don't have a turn 2 counter. Let's play our tap land. And pray! I don't think I'll be able to pronounce her name correctly, but I'm going to call her Emmara. Let's pray Emmara resolves. Very doubtful. Alright. Counterspell? Counterspell? No counterspell! Awesome. Okay. Emmara is here to play. Hopefully we can draw another land so we can play our History of Benalia. That'd be absolutely amazing. What a beautiful curve we'll be having. Tempest Djinn. Uh-oh. Well, we do have the Baffling End. Let's go ahead and exile Tempest Djinn before he takes over the game. And let's swing in with Emmara. Get our 1/1 goon coming out with her. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm a little bit more hesitant to actually swing in with Emmara now, since he does have mana open. I don't want her to run into the Merfolk Trickster. I think we can go ahead and run out History of Benalia first. Alright, so History of Benalia is resolved, and it's swinging in with our Soldier token. If the Soldier token meets his end against the Trickster, we're okay with that. Yeah, there's a Trickster. We're gonna tap down our Knight. Okay. Block the Soldier token. Charmander still doing what Charmander does. There's a Siren. Okay. We drew another land. So let's see. We could play out Saproling Migration and then play a Loxodon. I kind of like that. Alright. Play Saproling Migration. So it was instant speed, so I'm assuming he has no counter. But let's see if he actually sacrifices his Storm Chaser here. Let's tap these two. Let's go tap down all of our guys. I'm pretty sure he's going to sacrifice his Storm Tamer. I keep calling it Caller. Storm Tamer. Let's see if he has a counter spell instead. Alright, Essence Capture. Okay, so we got Counterspell out of our opponent's hand. And he's pretty far from using Terramander's ability. He still needs one more card, I believe. And use all his mana to actually use the Adapt mechanic on Terramander, so we're okay. Alright, so he's getting aggressive with Storm Tamer. So I kind of like this attacking with our Knight tokens. See what our opponent does. Maybe there was merit to attack with the Soldier token, but I think we're okay. Okay, he's going to be trading. So in response to him trading, we can actually make what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'd be tapping out, but I think it's worth it. See if he's gonna throw a counter spell at that. We draw another land. Oh, okay. Okay, no, he was resolving the Emmara trigger. Wow. Okay, so maybe he doesn't have a counter spell. Doesn't want to sacrifice a Storm Tamer. Dive down. Gotcha. So our board is really, really big, though. We have a pretty impressive board. We have 9 Goonie Roonies here, so I think we're gonna be okay. There's a Curious Obsession, so our opponent will be able to draw some stuff here. The card advantage is really real for him, though. Once he gets us online. A little shocked he didn't put it on the Terramander, but it is what it is. So we drew your land. So let's attack with everyone but Emma. Now again, we're getting a little flooded here, which is unfortunate, but I think we're okay. We're going to be gaining 10 life here. Yeah, that's a lot of life we'll be gaining. Putting our opponent in the back foot. Okay, so they had enough and they saw the writing on the wall, but let's go ahead and look at the deck one more time for you guys. Let's see what we get for the reward. Oh man, what a playable, that's a beautiful card. So here is the deck list. Again, I will put the fellow who came up with the deck who won the RPTQ, I'll put his Twitter information below so you guys can go check out the original deck list. But hope everyone enjoyed the video. Hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful day today. It's kind of a nasty day, but I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.